Now, I've been jumping from tree to tree. See this tree now. You see, I see the on that tree. Because this tree, I won't jump up, catch banana. I'm going to jump up on this tree to catch banana. If you look down there, there are plenty trees that I want to catch banana today. I'm going to catch banana on all these trees. You see the trees? Okay. So, good afternoon. I don't want to be long here, to be honest. So many things have been going on, and I love the fact that this Oge's people, as in inner kakos, her warriors, they are not, they are mutes. This is how intelligent people do things. Hey, who they call me now? Hey, Jesus. People, hold on. Let me answer this call. Okay, people, sorry. A call came in and I needed to answer that call. Very important. Sorry for the breaking transmission. A call came in. And for those of you who waited, thank you for waiting. And like I was saying, I'm so happy that the main inner kakus are not discussing this. If you guys remembered, when myself and Ophelia had a court case in the UK, right? And when they were coming out to make a threat that, hey, you have a court case, you do this, you do that. At that period, I've not received this is what they did. They delayed it, brought it on Wednesday. Was it on Wednesday or on a Thursday? They brought it on a gentle decency. Good evening. I don't want to read comments. They brought the court case, I think, on a Thursday, and then I had Friday, Saturday, and then the next Wednesday or Thursday was the 30th of June. So I had less than 5 working days to get a lawyer to stand in, and that was when. It's not as if we're not getting lawyers, but the time, because by the time they start listening to the case and all that, it's going to take long. And you know, Ndocha, white people, they like to get enough time so that when they represent you, they want to win the case. But luckily, then I was with POJ, and someone knew someone in UK that gave, and then we went there, we paid. Like I said, when we went there, first day, the consultation fee was £70. And then, of course, in fact, we the first lawyer, Oga Frank brought the first lawyer. The first lawyer collected consultation fee. And then he said I should just go there, I should take the case, the papers, just go there and go and represent myself. Which I already have things in place. Because, you know, the more they are posting, the more they are Ophelia with NMC, because NMC has to do with NHS. So that was when I went back after her case was thrown out. I'll use it as thrown out because what she wanted, she didn't succeed, in the sense that she came, she already, you know, consulted. Her lawyer was something Guinewa, and the person that represented her was Nneka, an Igbo lady. You understand? I think now she's now in a part of one of the MPs and all that. Because I remember one day when Benko, they were saying trash, I had to call her on live program to say this, that. You know, when they were lying, Geraldine, you have a court case to answer. I was just looking at them. I don't know why they keep lying. Now, and this brings me back to this case now. I'm so happy that no one from Oge's camp is talking about it or is doing video. They are just doing their normal saga, you know, like, you know, lies that Benko is peddling now. So if Fortunate is coming back to respond to Benko, he has every right. If anybody wants to respond back to Benko amongst us, we have every right. Because most of us, if you realize, we were the ones that came out. Like I said, I'm among those. I'm not going to hide from it. I'm among those.
That is so funny.
I was among those that dragged Oge very well. So that is why I'm able to tell you guys that the only case we get water, we hold water for inside basket. Now that Mr. B's case. So every other person is hiding under that umbrella. If you tell them to come out one-on-one to face Oge in the courts, their case will not go through, because this is a case of you looked for me, I retaliated, just like Ophelia accused me of scamming 100,000 and then decided to go to court because her name came out, and you know her profession, she didn't want to be involved in such because she almost lost her pin. You understand? Fighting for someone like Benko that doesn't have future. She doesn't have future. So anybody, I told you guys that that girl has a bad omen. Anybody fighting for her is waste of time. Even this thing, Ikenna will tell you people. You remember initially, Benko started fighting us because she felt we took out her case. No, we didn't. The police people said her case does not hold water. That is not the kind of thing they want to do. Because the person involved in that case that wants to go and stand deals with high-profile case. And then the only thing that they wanted to use to hold Ogechi was Mr. Obi's case. And that was why you saw me. I was always coming out with Mr. Obi and NGO and the people they raise money for. You understand? Now, Idewota asked a question. He was saying something, and that's why I picked interest. Like me, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about it, because if real justice goes forth, the case, Mr. B cannot win if the real case, because number one, Mr. B was sick, right? Now, the money they are actually seeing in question they raise might not be up to that amount. Because as a POJ member that we called for donation, the only thing they raised was how much? 500,000. If you doubt me, it's here. Their names are here. The group, I can still access it. I don't know if the rest can still access the group. Hold on. Let me see. So when you hear me saying that, all those people coming out, Mirabel's case will not go anywhere. Because if you look at the different, and the reason why they want Mirabel to come to Abuja, because Mirabel will be arrested by intelligent caller for recording him. Just take it. I'm not hiding my face to say it. If you come, no. Mirabel did something wrong. An intelligent caller is going to take legal action against Mirabel. So if she wants to go, good luck to her. If she doesn't want to go, good luck to her. But her case, no hold water. If you say her case hold water, we will have added her that initial time. So if you will check now, go and read that police thing that they're all shouting, posting, you'll see that the only thing that makes sense there is that money laundering. There is no way you compare OG and Tolo Tolo Foundation. So does it mean that Tolo Tolo Foundation and OG, they are sharing the same bank account and they are doing laundry? Hello? Am I making sense? That's why it's good for people to be very rational with their thinking. Tolo Tolo Foundation has got nothing to do with OG Angel. These were the things we saw. People, hold on. Let me bring out the group. Hey, Ifeoma Noni, I greet you. Nigeria is not a country. Hold on, people. Let me show you guys. POJ. Yes, if you see, I like to keep my. Let me cover someone's number. I like to keep. This is the POJ. You see, I left. I left on when? I left September 10th. September 10th, 2020. That was when I left. Now, if you click on this, you will see all the things, all the money, people's payment and receipts, blah, blah, blah. This thing no reach 500,000. So imagine how a large of people we were on POJ. We could not even raise 1 million. That time when they were leveling allegation, I don't know who went to go and tell Benko and the rest that we and Idewota that we raised 3 million. And I won't blame them, because then when we say let's do accounts, they will not agree. Me myself, I was also lost because I didn't know what was happening. You understand? It was later I now decoded that the lawyer was actually changed, because instead of hearing Ashonibare, I was now hearing Dio. So I became confused. I now tried to add, because Dio was introduced by intelligent caller. The other person was introduced by Olama. So I was not trying to wonder, like, okay, I started asking questions. And I started asking intelligent caller, why is there a new lawyer? And then I had to go and start checking for the name of the two solicitors. I was the one that actually went to Google them and then check their name, the people, the lawyers, to see if they're actually working in that law firm. And then I knew they were working, and that's why I didn't say anything. But then, so many things were not right. In the sense that we were trying to find out why Tolo Tolo Foundation was added to OG Angel. You understand? So for Idewota saying that nobody, the case has not been tried in court, that's not true. Emeka has been attending this thing. Emeka has been attending. You know what they want to do to Oge is exactly the same thing they wanted to do to Prince Egbuchere. That period. And if people notice that period, Prince Egbuchere did not go and answer NAPTIP until later through his lawyer. He now went and they resolved the whole thing. He went back to America. But the main plan was to stop Egbuchere for his green card back to America. That was the whole thing. And that's the whole thing that they were trying to do to Oge, not knowing that Oge is already an American citizen. Now, as any country citizen, you can actually live out of that country for as many years as you want and come back. The only time there might be a bit of problem is if you have like 2 years, or even with indefinite leave to remain, you can stay for like out of the country for 2 years. But with your British passport, I can decide to relocate to US. The only thing is I'll still be holding British passports, but I cannot become an American citizen because I'm only allowed dual citizen. That's being a Nigerian and also being this thing. But if I now say, okay, I'm British citizen, I don't want to be a Nigerian citizen, I can now claim America and Britain. That means if I'm going to Nigeria, definitely I need visa. And if you don't give me, I can go to any other country of the world of my choice. You understand? Now, Emeka has been coming to court. We are always here when Akpukpure will come out with Ikenna to be saying they have court hearing, this, that. So the reason why they arrested Oge this weekend was for them to make it so that by that Monday, Tuesday, they will summon her to court, see if they can talk about the case, see if she's guilty, for them to do out of court settlements. Number one, if they say Oge is doing money, or OG Angel is involved with money laundering, right? Now, what they would do is they close the account, right? What they should do is to go and bring the bank statements. Let's say the account is not functional, it's not been using, they've not been using it. So what they need to do now is from that 2020, because I will have brought this thing they wrote. I have the copy from 2020. That submission. That's why I say that one they just put in front that okay, they use Interpol. They will just use that Interpol as a yardstick, because already that's Mr. Biscuit they are bringing into that thing now as money laundering. It's already in court. So now they wanted to use this Interpol to pin Ogechi down so that she'll be the one that will be coming to court, so that because of her enemies that felt she posted their pictures. So that is why, you know, I'll be telling you people that these people are hiding under Mr. B's umbrella, because one-on-one, the judge will want to ask, so how did you know this person? Where did you people meet? How did she know you to come and post your picture? Are you people friends, or were you people, you understand? These are reasonable questions that your lawyer will, you know, if it's something serious, your lawyer will scrutinize you. Their own lawyer will also scrutinize by asking questions. At the end of the day, your own will say. Now, don't forget that when they went to Abuja, Lillian went to Abuja. Goodness and Mr. B, these three people. Now, I remember speaking to one of them then, before I left them. This was 2020. I said, what about if Goodness, because then Edwin left. If you notice, Edwin was fighting me that period. So I now asked her, what about if they need Goodness? Say, Goodness case is not that important. The only important case there is Mr. B's case. So for those who are saying Mirabel should go, Mirabel will end up wasting her money, and at the end of the day, that case will not go through. Also, Google, her case cannot go through because Nami took him. You know why? I was one of those that fought for her, fought Ogechi for years. Abused people, abused Fortunate's mom, different people, carried enmity, just to make sure that shame goes out of her. And so many women, likes of Adamazi, likes of Sharon, likes of Fiona, likes of Naomi, likes of After Dark, likes of Umma Ophili, likes of Minanwa, likes of Gifty. Should I go on? Likes of Jim Venza. We all came together. And so many other people that I didn't know that were following us. Agowine too. We all came together to fight against her because we thought she was saying the truth. To fight against women and men bringing out women's nakedness and all that. So we gave her voice. Even before they gave me, Nkemwankwa gave me this contact of you know, the contacts that is still being used now. If you notice that period, myself, Ijele, Sharon, Amma, and some other people, Fiona, and even I still have the voice note of Kenyana Akpeya. I was going through my account and also voice note of Naomi calling me out. Ogechi, no, that's grandma. You understand? Then anytime when you're watching, so that period we all came together. We contributed money for them to get police in Owerri, for this nude of a thing. You understand? Before NK now messed up again, I now left them. If you people remember, Benko now messed up again. I now left them. And then Sharon was begging me that saying, Biko Bahara, you know, let's give her voice, you know, for her to get justice for her nude. And then I didn't want to, I left. After much convincing, I now came to help. Then she now fell out with Sharon by bringing out Sharon's address. And then going to make peace with me and making peace with Oge. And then myself and Sharon, we now stayed until, I don't know what happened. Sharon now decided to go and make peace and then now shut down Palace of Truth. That's where the whole thing started. So a lot of people gave Benko voice. So she cannot get justice because she's hurt so many spirits, so many souls. So she cannot get justice for her nude. Now, don't forget that her case was added. And that was why her auntie brought 100,000. That 100,000 was supposed to be part of lawyer's case, which she brought her statements, which she brought out that tolo that she said they signed her signature. No, it was her name that was there as signature because she told the lawyer what to write and the lawyer wrote it. According to Ikenna, me, I did not see anything. But even at that, they still bully me, but no more the repetition against KJ Mumazi arrest. You understand? They were cursing me, swearing for me, what I don't even know about, what I had no knowledge about. No more Jirepochu Mazik. Every day, Nana will come out and say, IVF Jirepochu Mazik, Nka, without me even knowing anything. But it was what Benko told Ikenna and the rest that made them contacted NAPTIP. And then the lawyer asked Benko and then drafted a letter which they sent to her. And she said it was okay. And then they wrote her name as the signature. Nobody forged her signature as anything or anything. But now she's denying that she did not write anything. But she has forgotten when she was speaking to Ikenna and the lawyer. And then they were drafting something to present. So at the end of the day, her nude case didn't go through. So they dropped it. That was why she started fighting us. That's her auntie wanted her 100,000 back. She started fighting everybody. She started calling me out. She started abusing Olama, calling her a bitch and all that. So at the end of the day, I now withdrew from her. That you cannot be insulting someone that is actually helping you. That your police dropped your case does not mean that we did not put your case through. But police dropped it. Now, Mirabel's case, when they looked at it, not even the police, as in our group, they didn't take her case because they say it's too dirty. That's not the kind of case that it should not hold water. That's why we never called Mirabel to even come to Abuja in the first place. So ask her. She was never there. Chigbo was never there. Chimeze was never there. It's only Goodness, Mr. B's family, and Kenyana Akpeya and Lillian that went. Now, Lillian will be present. Goodness will be present if their name is still there. Since these are the people, and every other person that said that, like Chigbona that is coming to talk, I hope he has money to travel, except in Deba, because at the end of the day, that account now that Tokupure is saying that you should bring the this thing and all that. If they go and check and no money was paid in there, at the end of the day, I hope they will not return with shame, because Like I keep saying, most of us looked for Ogechi's trouble. If I didn't go to her platform to comment, she wouldn't know who I am. Like, just like some people now make a post now doing my content. After all, people imitate Trump. People talk like Trump. People dress like Trump, just like Boris Johnson. People talk like Mama P, Goodnight, Jonathan's wife, and all that. And there is no saying that you want to sue someone and all that. And then talking about playing a live video program where you called him. That's why I posted the full video. So if you've not seen it, Sharon, I've posted the full video because I can't remember you recording anyone and sending to me. And that is an allegation, an accusation on my own part. That is why the reason why that voice note was played was because Benko, that you trusted so much, brought it out, and everybody that stood for you, even Ngozi Uzochukwu, they were telling her, go and apologize. And she said she will not apologize, she will not do this. But at the end of the day, she still went back to apologize. At the end of the day, her case will not be submitted because, number one, you already have a pending case with Prince. So if you go, they will bring out this thing and everything, all the planning that you plan for them to go and buy Prince for this, and everything will come out. Now, if this case now, let me be honest, if this case is going to go through, if they think this case is going to go through, Ken will be involved. And when Ken is involved, intelligent caller will come out, Olama will come out, I will come out. So that is one thing people don't understand, except they want to do mago. If this case really needs to proceed, Ken will come out, and then Ebuka will come out. Now they get them. Now, if these people are not there, if intelligent caller does not appear, if Ken does not appear, if I don't appear, if Olama does not appear, if Ebuka does not appear, these 5 people, then there is something not right about that case. Because we were the ones coming out, and then we'll bring other people that are called Ijele too. They need to release Ijele for Ijele to come. Because Ijele also anchored, we were all calling Ogechi. So this is the time for us to come and prove that yes, Ogechi is Tolo. And then they will now bring the victims. They will now go and print out the statement from that 2019 till 2021. In fact, it's from 2019 till 2020. Because from 2021, we've already started Saga. In fact, Saga started 2019 and finished around the money stuff. She started collecting money from 2020 to 2021 because we started fighting her from 2019. So since that 2019, Emeka has not been able to bring anybody for them to raise money for. So they are going to find out, because I think I have that statement of account, how much we contributed, as in the bank statement was printed and sent to me. That's why I said, if these POJ members that wanted to put Ogechi to Kuje could not raise money then how are they sure that that's millions or 400 million they are saying Oge raised, that actually people actually contributed? You understand? So for those of you who are rejoicing, hey, I saw J Park shouting, I saw the Lilanya shouting, hey, Ogechi has been here, Ogechi money laundry. Wow, where? Who was she laundering the money for? Or are you people going to say that she used it to do her property? She collected money for people? Because if you read that thing very well, you'll see that they said that someone, the money raised, the money laundry was money raised to treat Mr. Obi, and then it was not treated. Now, don't forget that intelligent caller told us that a signatory to that account is an ex-police officer who is receiving pension, and that they have closed down the person's account. So now, this is when the person will come, they'll bring the person, okay, is now. So it's nothing to be scared of. After all, if a whole very dark man went to answer police, people that matters go to answer police. Even Akpe went to answer police. At the end of the day, Akpe was released until the case is settled. Until maybe he decides to say, okay, I'm going to apologize, let's do it out of court settlement, okay, this, that, then everybody go their way, and all like, okay, I'm not guilty of what they've said, though, so therefore I want to pursue the case. Let us do it the right way. Let them bring on the victim, let them print bank statements. You know, it's just so them arresting her this time around, at least the whole world will see that if anything happens to her, she was under the police custody. She did not go on her own, and maybe going on her own, she was kidnapped, and then something might happen, God forbid. But now, since it was police that actually came to arrest her in Abuja, she will go there now. So this is the time for those people to come and prove that she raised this 400 million that they are saying. So the 400 million, is it for only OG Angel, or is it with Kehana Apoya Tolo Tolo Foundation? Because I can't remember me fighting against Tolo Tolo Foundation. I was only fighting ogechi, OG Helping Hand, the money she raised for Mr. Obi and the other one. But Tolo Tolo Foundation, what has it got to do with the case? This case they are bringing now, saying is money laundering. So this is the thing that they need to explain, because this thing, this article they brought down after they talk about cyberbullying, and that they now put this one under. That thing they put under, I get time. It was sent to me then, 2020. So I have a copy of those things. So you should not panic as if anything. Just know that let true justice, as in the real justice, the truth, let them not do mago justice. Let them go for the real justice and bring the victims. So let the victims travel down to Abuja and start again. They've written statements. Now, except if they are going to coach them, this is what they should say. But if they are going, anyway, they don't first write statements. So now that statement, where they don't submit, that's what they will use in asking them questions. So were you there? Did you see how much? Who told you? Because Lillian told me, which I still have a chat, told me that it's someone that used to move around with them, a girl, I've forgotten her name, that told her that they raised 4 million, but you did not see. And then Emeka was calling her that time, come, let's go to the bank so that they can bring back print your bank statement. She didn't go. You understand? So nobody should panic. It's a normal thing. If police, after all, when Ophili called the police and the police spoke to me over the phone, I answered them, and then the police officer was saying, is it possible you take down the thing you're writing about? I said no. She said I took her 100,000. I want to give it back to her. So let her give me her bank account. Let me pay it. And I didn't take it down. And then when we went to court, they were pushing for me to take down the thing. They were telling the judge, her counsel was telling the judge. The judge said she had. So if you go to my 2021 post that I made about her, it's still there, because the judge said I don't know anything. And then she was bringing about people on that comment section presenting. She said, the judge said, I don't have power about anybody commenting on that comment section, that she has got nothing. What I know is that both of you should go and take on the undertaking, go and sign on an undertaking. Nobody should call each other for the next 1 year. And after 1 year, I didn't call, except when Benko and Oluchi comes and starts saying, oh, you're in London, mention the Maufili, oh, you're in London, mention. So all those videos she was doing, I downloaded it, I kept it, and I was sending it to NMC, because while she was quiet, I was busy doing my own. It's only a few people that knew that I was going through NMC to drag her as well. You understand? So nobody should panic. Let's see what to me, they've been saying ogechi cannot come to Nigeria, ogechi cannot come to Nigeria, ogechi lota Nigeria, as if now lota Nigeria that day atupuya oje that day itoyanga ogechi lota Nigeria. Now ogechi is in Nigeria now they say ogechi can't go back to America. If ogechi goes back to America today and this thing is resolved, what are you people going to do? Now, another thing I want to say finally before I go, because I don't want to stay long here. That's why I'm not reading comments. Now, the truth of the matter is, peace and Macau, because nobody knows Onyegawu, your helper tomorrow. Nobody knows that person you're looking down on. See, nobody is perfect. I am not perfect. No human being is perfect. We all have flaws. Ogechi is not perfect, and the reason why I have chosen not to correct her or tell her some things publicly is because I see her as a sister. I don't want to be washing her dirty linen. So if I see anything she's not doing, it is my responsibility to speak to her inside, just like a mother or my sister would tell me, would advise me inside, and not bring me outside to my enemies for them to laugh at me. So if I have anything to say to Oge, I will say it inside. As a good sister or as a good friend, I don't have to start advising her in public. Or start saying, if you actually wear something, I'll go here inside. Now, I've told her inside. It's now left for her to do or not to do. Because you know one thing, we are all adults. She's a married woman, she's a mother. There's a limit to what I can tell her to do, even in secret. Because it's not everything anybody tells me, and this is the inside, that I will listen to them. No. Why? Nobody pays my bills. Nobody pays my council tax, or nobody feeds me. The same thing applies to her. Nobody pays her bills. Nobody feeds her. So if people keep saying this, that, please, I don't want to bring anybody in. If people keep saying this, that, you're this, you're that. I mean, there's a way. Most of you will come to my comment section. You start calling me Onyara and Alondoni Simbaka. I will tell you thank you, or old woman. I say yes, so old age is a good thing. You know, then when I just started into this thing, somebody will come and abuse me. I'll just get angry and start, go and bring out the person and start. No, I passed that stage. Two things involved. Either I tell you thank you, or reply you, or give it to you, or I block you. Do you understand? So that you don't get to see this page, or you come with another fake account. That is how it has been. So, to me, she's an adult. There's a limit to which you can tell an adult you don't feed, you don't clothe, you don't house. Advise her. She's an adult. She's over 18. She can make her choice. Here in the Western world, once you're 18, you're an adult. Even your parents don't have any right to tell you. You can decide to call the government. Oh, my parents are bullying me. I don't feel comfortable staying there. They will give you your own apartment. You move out. And again, let me stress it. Governments don't give people food or give them free food. No. For everything you see us post or eat, we paid for it with our own hard-earned money. Today I've been to Marks and Spencer. I've been to McDonald's. I've had my lunch. I will even show it. We'll post the video. Now, it's a wrong notion for people to be saying, people in Africa to be saying that people in Western world, that government is giving them money, government is paying. No, I would say that yes, when I was a student, government paid part of my rent. I was paying the rest. When I finished school, I paid back the money. Any money government gives you is like a loan. So when you start working, hey Jesus, when you start working, oh, Jesus, this thing. When you start working, government will start collecting that money back from you. You understand? So there is no free money, there is no free food anywhere in the Western world. So that is a wrong notion that people are thinking about people in the Western world. As a matter of fact, we work hard. Some people work 3 jobs, some people 2, some people work back to back, some people work 12 hours in the hospital, in the nursing home, moving about. You understand? So people, relax. The only thing you can do for Oge is pray for her. Let's not be castigating her. Nobody is perfect. She has flaws. I have a flaw. I'm human. I can make mistake. You understand? So for those of you, for those of you trying to castigate her and all that, don't be quick to judge her. Don't be quick to castigate her. Going to meet the authority means they want things. Listen, I want people to understand something. Meeting with the police or meeting or going to court is because they want this thing to be resolved. They want it to be resolved. It's been lingering since 2020. Did you people not see it there? Since 2020. It's going to 5 years. So even the court people and police, they are tired. They want it to resolve. So it's not as if, oh, they are talking as if Oge is in jail, Kuje, this, that. One thing you people don't understand, you don't know what you find yourself into. You understand? I always say that the evil you support today is waiting for you at your doorstep. It's waiting for you at your doorstep. So we need to trade with caution. You get it? Anyway, thanks everyone. I don't have much to say. I don't see get out. Block. Also, be very careful how you support Ogechi. It doesn't matter. I can support her anyhow I support her. Anyhow I support her is how I chose to support her. If I choose to give her, send money to her, it's my money, it's not your money. If I decide that, okay, if they're going to do secret fundraising, Ali, let me know, I'm going to bring my own, it's my money. You get it? If I decide to give, it's my money. You can't tell me I should be careful. How to? Thanks for your advice, but I stand with her because I stand with them. And nobody can change my mind about it. Because I never can tell tomorrow. I might visit America and be stranded. She might actually be the one to help me to, know one or two things. So that's why we need to be careful. Let's support one another. Let's support one another. For example, now, don't you think it would be a good thing if a woman is going for a political post, and then we ladies, we in diaspora, we can support the person financially and, you know, give voice, mobilize people down in Nigeria to say, oh, this person will support this person, this, that, and all that. You understand? Let's change her. Let's not be too evil-minded. You want to bring someone down. I used to be like that. So, and also a lesson, right? Because the whole thing is, they might be after her property and all that, because they believe the money, the 400 million, she used it to get those properties, so they want to confiscate those property. May I not go by my tongue? They want to confiscate those property, or they want to seize the property, which has always been the plan from onset. That was the idea my young lady had, to make sure that they take all those properties away from her and all that. If it's the will of God, let it stand. But if it's not the will of God, it will not stand. You that is looking to take somebody's hard-earned money that they work 16 hours every day to raise a building, you want to take it. The person can never be, because God will still give her strength to still come back to America and, you know, establish. The only time you stop making effort is when you die, when you are incapacitated. But if you still have the strength, you can get whatever thing you want, in even better things than you once had. You understand? Life is all about determination. Once you're determined, you can make it. So let's stop bringing people down. Let's stop telling lies about people. You see, I keep saying it. Now, this Okupure is bringing this Chigbo now. What they should be doing, if they feel that Ogechi go home per account, Chigbo, Chimezie, you came to ask Ogechi for forgiveness, you're still calling again. People should go to Kenya Nakoya, go back to Abuja. Now Ogechi is there. When I don't get Osama bin Laden, go to Abuja. Go there, go and present, vent your anger. If you want to Nyapulia Patokuya, Nyapulia Kaya, Nyapulia, go there now. Go there. This one is shouting because I don't want anytime Mirabel come to shout nude. Ogechi shared my nude. Then you will have people like me to come and start exposing you again. I don't want to do that, because this is 2025. If you keep coming out to use the same nude to defraud people, because you mere ijere nanke onyo obodo jebakwa ijekwe nanke something idu jebakwa. Now you need to stop. You have used scam people enough to build and get a car. You need to start investing and stop this your fake cry. In the first place, we did not accept to put your case because your case was too dirty for police to handle. Take it that way. Because the mother Gajine Jiffy bought to me, let's be realistic here. I'm not fighting her. If I was to be a judge, a female judge, and then a woman feeding bottle near now I'm in bano. Come on. I will not even handle that case. Never, because it's too dirty. And for Benko, how will you go and start? You told me lies that you were bathing in the bathroom, because I still remember everything. That na phone no get ring, he put a call. We say about why can you why he marry towel? Also, can you hear no she na boyfriend na boya. Now in a season when you had the interview with me, you said that you were having video sex. Never and coach shirigi. A man that you're not married to, and then you're that loose to come and start showing your breasts, showing your body, and showing your nyash. And it's not your nude. It's not until they see your toto that be your nude. No, once they don't see your body, see your breast, see your nyash, that is your nude, not your toto. Your inner woman, your woman chamber is not your nude. Is your nakedness. You understand? It was a deliberate act for you to hold on to Prince, and that's why you went to Cotonou to go and do juju for Prince to buy that. If you cannot have Prince, nobody will have Prince. Either Prince dies or nobody will have Prince. And you became so jealous of Stephanie to the extent that you wanted Stephanie to be raped. You even used AK. You wanted to use AK to accomplish your mission, and that one said no, that is not into all this heat. Every time they call me, Muna give now. See now, detailed explanation with how the American police said that your nude was not shared in America. You need to. This is the time for us to start campaigning for you to go to Germany, to go and start suing German authorities until they bring out who posted your nude. Every year to year, now you're coming to cry after him charande mado. After him charande mado, your videos. After all the cursing, after you called people low life, you want to get justice. You come and go and sit down. Your nude case, you can never get justice. You can never. You're too evil. Evil personified. Was you know that brothers, Prince Mama, they sell they traffic children? Nobody you go, they tell them, okay, now they go, they help you, they give you lawyers, make you to write them. You tell them finish, you can't talk, say no be you. Say they wrote it and put your name. They put your signature. When you told them, Pico Campo, so people don't worry about Oge. Oge is fine. Oge is fine. So she's already with the law. So anything you will be saying, hey, leave those people, they jubilate. Make them they jubilate. They go there now. They go here say, okay, don't come out. So now go see say, okay, say, hey, my people, she go do video now, post. You understand? She no kill somebody. Okay, they say now, oh, with Mr. B. This is the time for the Mr. B family to come and prove it that she killed Mr. Obi. This is the time for intelligent caller to come out with his face and say, yes, I was there when she put poison, because also they are concussion. The man and what the thing. So this is time for him to come and prove it and stop hiding. It's as simple as ABC. People, on this note, I want to leave you all. Bye-bye. My connection is slow. Anyway, are you sure you get old at all? Can you this? You say this woman is really old. Yes, I'm old though. Old age is a blessing. Old age is a blessing. So I'm happy I'm old. It's a blessing. If I'm old, it's a blessing. And I appreciate it. I want to be like Father Abraham. What I only have to say in this matter is you too be careful with ogechi. Thank you. You've said this several times. Okay, I'm Amako Joseph. Thank you. I've heard. You know, the way when I take the lie, they don't talk say me and ogechi they communicate, me and ogechi they do this. Yes, at a point we were communicating, but at the point, because I contacted someone for them to call someone, she wasn't happy I did that without telling her, and she has every right to be angry. And I have